Hello guys, welcome back to the CryptoVerse. My name is Ralph, your host, and today we're taking a look at the AMA that happened with the Veve team, David Yu, DC Dan, and the rest of the guys there. So let's not waste any time and jump right into it. So here they're talking about how many users we have active in a single month. So guys, not all the videos, when I talk about bots, Veve is not 100% bots. Don't get me wrong, it's a very small amount of users. So hear this and remember this, and then ask yourself, when you ask yourself again, why is it so hard to get these drops? Well, now you know why.
Some updated numbers on where we're at in terms of users and all that.
Yeah, we continue to grow by users by the 20 to 30,000 on a daily basis, which is great news on one side. Bad news if you're trying to score a draw.
Oh yeah,
it's also great news, for the marketplace side
one drop
as well. So yeah, we're still,
Did you hear that, guys? We're getting 30,000 new users daily. Almost every day, we're getting about 30,000 people on the platform. Okay. How many collectibles or comics do they drop every single time? 30,000. So this is why it's getting harder and harder and harder to get these drops. It's not because it's just a bunch of bots all the time, like I said. It's new users coming onto the app all the time. So imagine in a week it just got 7 times harder to get that drop. 2 weeks from now it just got 14 times harder to get that drop. Just let that sink in. How many new users we're getting each month and how many are active on the app.
Sitting at around 1.3 million active users per month, which is insane when you think, 2 months ago or 3 months ago, that was sitting at around about 500,000. So again, just a huge credit to everyone in the community who, goes out of their way to set up these competitions and do the videos and just generally promote Veve and get exposure to the product. So we really attribute a lot of the user growth to you guys and the fans. So big thanks for that.
Yeah, so I'll second that. And you did just touch on how hard it is to get a drop these days, but I think we'll cover some of those things later as well. Now that we have that growing user base. But before we get there, we have a couple of pending app releases, or one key one. I don't think it's live yet, but we're expecting one this week. Is that correct?
Yep, that's right. So very excited to say that finally, after all this time, Showroom V2 will be released later today. We're gonna. Yep. So I hope you've got all your weekends clear.
So we're getting Showroom 2.0 finally. We're getting the updated version. So if you have your vault right now, put some collectibles in there. Just put them in there and save it. Add a name, put a name, whatever you want again on that Showroom, because if you delete that, you're never gonna get it back. You're never gonna have Show Point 1.0. So if you save one of those and create a new Showroom, and you'll have the 2.0. So always keep that one aside. That that's a big thing. You're gonna have 2 showrooms. So when new users come on, they're gonna be like, oh, check out my showroom. Well, guess what? You got 2. One they don't have. So you got an advantage over them. So remember, save some collectibles and save that showroom. So you can, when you do create a new one, you still have that one there waiting for you. So here they're talking about the MTL license. So just hear this, guys. If you're waiting for the MTL so you can cash out and get that extra cash flow into with whatever you want to do with it, hear this out. They're very close to achieving it, so let's jump into it so you can.
Yep, perfect. Okay. Other than that, super exciting news. Very, very happy to be.
It's all happening. It's all
happening. That's it.
It's happening.
That's it. Now, of course, the other thing that gets commented on everything we tweet is the Mtl updates. We've been testing all of that in the live version, production version, and all of that. Do you want to just update people on where that is at, Dan?
Yep, that is correct. So we rolled that out into production, what was it, a week or 2 back now. And we are just working through with our beta testing group to just ensure everything goes well. Most of it has gone well so far. There's a few things that we do need to address before we open it up to the wider community. But other than that, it's going well. It's live. It's out there for users. So please just bear with us as we get through these last little steps. Obviously, setting up a international payout system is fairly complicated, as you can appreciate. But we are making good progress now, and again, 2022, it's going to be fantastic to have this in place.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you want to just maybe give everyone a refresher on the rollout of this? I mean, we're just going to bring in small groups to start. Is that still?
That's correct. Yeah. So right now it's internal and a few external users that we have selected. And then after that, we will roll it out to smaller groups, like 10, then 20, then 30, then 50. And then at that point, once we are feeling very confident about things, we will then start to open it up to much bigger groups, like 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. And then once we reach a critical mass, we will open it up to everybody.
Yeah, perfect.
So there you go, guys. There you have it from the horse's mouth. They're close to it. They're really doing test nets for it. So eventually people are going to start getting added on to it, and more people and more people and more people, until eventually everyone else can cash out. So if you guys are really looking for that MTL info, here it is. Some really good stuff on this one. I mean, some golden nuggets. So let's jump right into the next topic. Here they're talking about the web platform. This is good because people that like to play in their vaults a lot, this would be really useful for them, because your computer has much more, lot more hardware power. So the graphics are going to be, I'm assuming, much better. It's going to run smoother when you're walking around the showroom, and it's going to be nice to have that smooth feeling, especially if you're walking around with using your keys on the keyboard. If you don't understand what I mean, if you're a gamer, you know what I mean. It just feels so much better on keyboard. And I've been wanting to use a Android emulator on my Veve app, but I don't want to get banned or restricted, because that's what I feel is going to happen. So I refrain from doing that, because if you know, Veve takes a toll on your battery, because you're constantly opening. If you're like me, you're looking at it all the damn time. And I'm a flipper, so I'm always looking at the Veve app, and it takes a toll on my battery.
Maybe I won't say we've done that development.
Yep, web platform is coming along very well. I'm actually hoping to give some previews sometime in January. But I personally am very excited. Every time I've been working on the web platform or going through and reviewing it, and then I have to go back to my phone. I'm like, oh man, we need to get this out, just because it's significantly. I won't say easier to use, but anything on a desktop is just a little bit more comfortable, especially when it comes to the showrooms. No more having to drag your finger around on this tiny screen. You can now position all of your collectibles with your mouse and all that kind of thing. So. What else can I update on that? That's pretty much it, really. It's just going through the paint by numbers, really, just building out the features.
Yep, and for anyone who is maybe new to the community and not aware of the web platform up until this point, the first iteration really is just a mirror of the app on desktop. Is that pretty accurate?
Yeah, that is accurate. Effectively, you are logging into one app, which is Veve, and you will now soon have the option to do that with two different interfaces, whether that's mobile or whether that's desktop. So same with your YouTube Veve login to log in into whatever platform, and then obviously you're going to have everything you want at your fingertips.
So there you have it. I do like this idea, but I'm also kind of skeptical about it, because this is going to open up a whole new door with botting. I know it's going to get bad, especially with the web platform, because hackers do all their work on the computer to do the programming. It's going to be much easier to do it, especially using VPNs and all that crap. So I'm a little concerned about that too. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if they're going to do this and if it's going to get worse with it. But let's move on and let's jump into the next golden nugget. Now listen to this one, guys. Listen to this. If they do this, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be one of a kind blind box NFTs. So just listen to this.
Stefan asks, will we ever see blind box series with 10K editions, which are all unique in their own way? Like Bored Apes, for example, each one in the blind box is completely different.
I'm sure someone's hacking my email or my account.
Not me, Dave.
I mean, how is it possible? I mean, that's a wild guess. But yes, we are working on something that will be in this line, where it's 10,000 unique blind box. Every character's one of one.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Super excited.
it's going to be fun.
And I think just to clarify, Dave, I don't think they're all going to be completely unique like, say, Bored Apes. There'll be variations.
Correct. Yeah, but they're unique in a way where there's no two look-alike type of thing in the movements or the arms. Obviously, if you do 10,000 of one character, you're going to have a bit of overlap that looks slightly, but when you look close, it won't be. And I mean, we continue to roll out new categories. I think this week we announced Citron model and Dust model, and this is basically just the preheating up to our new range of cars coming out.
So if you guys don't know, they did announce a partnership with a car company from the UK, I think. I can't remember from where exactly, but they announced a partnership with cars, so we're going to be getting their prototype cars on the Veve app, so we're going to be able to see them first on our Veve app. Maybe one day they'll make them. Maybe they're like futuristic cars or something like that.
Car collectors are one of the biggest in the world, and all our audience will understand we like to pace ourselves when we announce these brands. So, watch this space. I think we have a lot more offering and brands that will be coming on board that I think our collectors will be very excited. For all the car enthusiasts out there, this is the time for you to start saving up.
Just on that
squeeze.
So there you go, guys. You heard it from here. We're going to be getting those unique blind boxes where we can get a one-of-one character and none of them are the same. So that is also a game changer there, and we're going to be getting cars. So that also is going to be awesome. I know one person's going to love that, and that's Poor Man Printing. If you don't know who he is, check his channel out. He's an awesome guy. Also does beer reviews. Great guy, great personality, good to watch. So if you haven't heard of Poor Man Printing, go check him out on YouTube. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to bring you a few golden nuggets that I thought that were more interesting to me. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But I think there's some good times ahead. I can see the OMI token rising because of this. So much good news in the future, in the coming months. It's gonna be so good, guys. And this is still early. We're still in this project super early. And if you guys don't know, Veve does have its own crypto coin. I'll put a link down below where you can buy it. I buy it on Gate.io. Some states can't use Gate.io, so just read the little part where it tells you what states are restricted, because not all states can use it. So check it out in the link below if you want to buy some OMI token. And so yeah, guys, this is just some of the golden nuggets that I thought were one of the best moments of this AMA. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to bring you this video today on what I thought were the golden nuggets on this AMA, the ones that excited me the most, where I thought were the most interesting. But let me know on the comments down below what you guys think, which ones excites you the most. I know for me it's that one-on-one unique NFTs. That's gonna be awesome. That's what, when I heard it, I was crazy stoked, and I can't wait for it. So keep an eye out for that. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you do guys like this video, if you like this content, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell for the notifications, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.